Okay, we're good to
Oh,
go.
great. Thank you so much. By now, everybody sees that I'm chairing the meeting. Luis Marrero, he's not with us today, but he will be listening to the meeting once he gets a chance. So my name is Julia Cruz. I'm the first vice chair, and I'll be chairing this meeting. So let's put up the agenda so I could take a glance at it.
All right, give me 1 second.
Thank you. And thank you, Ralph.
Okay. You see it, Julia?
I see it, but the only thing, it's kind of small. So because
Yeah, did you, Cynthia, did you do it as an attachment?
I shared the content. Let me see if I can.
It says share file, and you'll be able to share it as a file.
Give me 1 second.
if not, don't worry too much about it. I know Project Hope is here, so we could start with them, and then we'll just when the next ones sign in, then we can go to them. So
Yeah, they're second on the agenda. So
okay,
you
so we'll,
just gotta make an, as the committee chair, just make the executive decision that you're just switching items 1 and 2. That's fine. You gotta make that though.
yes, we are number 2. Dave, are you still there? Project Hope.
So I'm sorry. I was under the impression that I'm taking notes today. I'm not sure about presentation. I'm not sure who contacted you guys. I'm literally calling my boss right now. Hey, they're saying presentation, not taking notes. So I'm gonna call right now, see what's going on with that.
Oh, okay,
So yeah, give me a second.
sure.
David, nonetheless, you can at least give us a synopsis of what you do with Project Hope programs that they have. That was what, I was, we thought was just, there was a new program coming on and we just wanted a briefing on it.
Yeah, David, are you comfortable with that, or do you?
Oh, sure. I mean, I'm really brief. I get straight to the point. So Project Hope is for anybody who's affected by COVID, mentally, physically, etc., financially. Basically, we're a team of crisis counselors, or we look for resources for people. Many people do not know they have many resources just around them in their neighborhood, around the corner, across the, just we just make sure people get to the right people they need. For instance, somebody called today and they're Spanish speaking and they're having issues with their landlord. So we have lawyers we work with who deal with people just like that who need like some kind of help in translation as well. And we're just basically middlemen in my own words. So no matter what it is, we will have a resource for you if you need anything related to COVID. And that's as brief as straight to the point. It's
Yeah,
all
and David, just for the record, where is the office located for those who do not know?
so Project Hope is actually a FEMA program and have multiple locations. I operate from East Harlem, which is Northside Center for Child Development, and we're basically just one out of many in New York City. I'm not too sure where everybody else is located, but we operate from East Harlem, but we usually operate from Harlem and the Bronx. That's our mainstay for now.
Oh, okay. And is there a number that you know of that, and if anybody wants other information, they could reach out to you?
Sure, I'm gonna put it in the chat right now so that I don't have
Sure.
to repeat myself, and I'll put my email. But basically, when you call the number, it's a hotline, and it basically relates to every crisis counselor in our section. Even if it's not in your area, we have somebody who you could direct to, and basically, it's like a whole network of people who's ready to help at any moment. So I'm gonna drop all the information right now. Give me 1 second.
Is this a Bronx base or is it for
It,
all city?
New York City, New York City, the
Okay, that's
entire.
perfect. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure it supersedes New York City in general. I'm pretty sure you probably saw a commercial or two by now. It's just anybody who affected by COVID, which is essentially the entire world, but we specialize in New York City.
Does anybody that's listening have any questions for David from Project Hope?
No, but Miss Ursula Jeter just signed on, and she's the one who put the application in.
Okay, so she's probably saying, not me.
Like,
You
can
did
you?
a great job. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, sorry, I'm joining late, guys. I didn't realize
Nope.
I had to
Yeah,
download the app.
he was just filling us in a little bit, so maybe you could continue. Do you have a presentation for us?
We do not. We have a presentation for the next meeting that's scheduled for the 9th. I'm sure that we were approved to present yet, and that's why we just decided to hold off because we got the information so late. Yeah.
Okay, David gave us just a little bit of background. Is there anything you wanted to add?
I'm not sure what David said, but I'm sure he must have covered the entire thing. We're funded by FEMA, disaster relief, in the face of COVID. So we're just here to provide as much resources, as much tangible support, virtual support as we can for everyone, every facet of the COVID pandemic, whether that be financial support, links to housing, links to mental health resources. We also do a number of presentations in terms of mental health, in terms of financial literacy, in terms of nutrition. So we're really just trying to cover all of our bases in the community and be of help in any way we can. We're also stationed in middle schools. We're looking to get stationed at some other places, some libraries within the city. So yeah, that's us. That's a bit of a background on what we do.
What about high schools? You said middle school. What about high schools?
Right now, we're only in middle schools, but we would love to get connected with high schools. We're looking at getting connected with Landmark High School. That's a transfer school in the city that's a bit under resourced, so we're trying to help out wherever we can. I know they have one social worker for a building of 8 schools, so we're trying to get crisis counselors into Landmark, and that's all we're pushing for in terms of high school. We don't have too many connections, but we're very, very, very open to working with high schoolers as well.
The reason I ask is because a lot of kids were out of school for over a year and they're just getting back. So they went through a lot of emotions, from anxiety to depression to losing loved ones. So it's so needed. So we thank you for that. Anybody else that's listening have any other questions?
No, hi, it's me, Sonia. The name of your program again is? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
It's Project Hope.
Oh, Project Hope. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Hey, Ursula, do you mind, can you put in the hotline number? And
Yes.
yeah, can you put out all the information I'm looking for right now? But I'm pretty sure you have it on deck already.
Yes, I have to go dig a little bit for a hotline number, but I should find it in like 2
Yeah, I
seconds.
have 2 of them. That's good. Okay, 1 second.
As soon as you have it ready, just put it in the chat. Anybody else have anything for the two speakers? Yes,
No,
and
just if they have any flyers, just keep sending it to the community board and we'll post it.
Oh, that would be amazing.
anything else you want to add, always feel free to contact the committee and let us know, and we'll have you back on to to fill us in on what's going on. And you're welcome to attend the health meetings at any time.
Oh my God, that's so great. Thank you so much. We would love to have people attend the health meetings, just to get a sense of what's going on.
Yeah, it's usually the first Tuesday of every month. So just contact the office and we'll be more than happy to let you know.
It
if any-
changes for November and December because of the holidays. And so we can always just, as long as they call, we can always give them the heads up of when it's going to be.
Okay, perfect.
Anybody else? Larry, you have anything since you work with the kids?
Yeah, I was gonna touch on that base. I would like David and Julius to know that we have a lot of young people and kids. I'm talking about 4, 5, 6 years old that was affected by COVID, and we'd love to have you give a presentation about programs that you offer for the youth in the community, if possible.
Oh, that sounds great. We will make sure to get you information before this meeting ends, and we will continue from there.
Well,
Thank
he
you.
put his information in the chat, and what I do is right after every meeting, I take the chat information and I email out to everyone that's on the web chat. So you'll have his information as soon as we get done with this meeting.
I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Cynthia.
I mean, no, not Cynthia, the one who was just speaking.
Larry.
Larry. Okay, Larry Robinson. Got you. All right. We will be contacting you.
And Larry is our chairman for the youth committee.
I see.
He's
Perfect.
also assistant vice chair on
Perfect.
community. Too.
Gotcha. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anybody else have anything for the speakers? Okay, well, I thank you both, and we look forward to seeing you at meetings and working with you. Thank you for all you're doing.
We have the first presenter on, Jason Schneider.
Thank you, and thank you for having us.
Thank you guys for attending.
You're welcome. Jason, can you hear us? We see you, Jason. Can you hear us?
Yes, yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you now. Jason, we moved the agenda around. The second speaker went first, so now we're ready for you. How are you? And tell us where you're from, and tell us what you do. Give us information.
Sure, thank you. Yeah, yes, my name is Jason Schneider. I'm with Heritage Human Services. And Heritage Human Services is a nonprofit 501c3 organization that supports adults with developmental disabilities in order to be more and more independent. We offer services in Queens, Bronx, and Brooklyn. And I'm specifically wanting to address the Bronx location. We're located at 715 Fox Street. And our objective for people we're supporting is to help each person to be more and more independent. And we're doing that by we want to offer volunteer opportunities. Many people that are interested in gaining employment, and volunteering is a great way to build upon their resume as far as the work experience. And also, a second objective is really to broaden perspectives on different services in the community that many people either may take for granted or don't really know too much about. So for example, a bank. Many people we support, they know a bank is you have a teller, you have the 2-inch plexiglass, there's deposits, withdrawals, but there's a lot more to go to a bank than just deposits and withdrawals. You have mortgages, you have loans, there's a lot more to the bank. Post office, same thing. A lot of people may just think that it's just you put your letter in a bin and then poof, by magic it gets mailed all over the world. But we know there's a lot more to it. There's people sorting, there's computers putting barcodes on that other computers read in order to go into the right trucks, to go to the right airports, to go to the right planes and such. So really, I wanted to introduce myself and Heritage to the community board for those two objectives. One is to gain volunteer opportunities, and the second one is to broaden perspectives on community services available.
Thank you for that. When you look for volunteers, are you looking for anybody that has any experience, or are you just looking for people that you can sort of like take under your wing and assist them with getting some skills?
Well, pre-pandemic, we volunteered at different food pantries and thrift stores. So it really could be any place. It could be an office setting where people can help to either clean, or they can help with the mailing, putting pamphlets, so folding pamphlets, putting pamphlets in envelopes, addressing envelopes, in order to get out a mailing, so the information to be distributed to people in the community. It could be really in many different settings. We have very capable people that want to contribute to the community and to gain experience at the same time. So it really is very flexible.
Okay. Does anybody else have any questions? Yes, Cynthia.
We have two
Yes,
pantries.
I do. Oh, I'm
go
sorry.
ahead, go ahead, Charlie. Go ahead. Go ahead, Charlie. Okay, so
I'm sorry. You gave the address 715 Fox Street. What is that? Is that an office? Is that a residence? What is it exactly?
Sure. I'm sorry. We're a day habilitation. It's a day habilitation program. It's a day hab without walls program. So a day habilitation, it's a lot of people when they hear day habilitation, they might think rehabilitation, but that's not. It's a completely different program. Has nothing to do with physical therapy or with substance abuse. Day habilitation, it's for adults with developmental disabilities to learn skills in order to be independent. and we have a base at 715 Fox Street, which is a Fox Street and Leggett Avenue.
That's
And
where the
we use that-
condos are, aren't they?
I'm sorry?
Isn't it that where the condos used to be?
Yes, it's in the ground floor of the condo on the corner.
Okay.
And then
And
there's
how
a
long
park
have
on
y'all
the-
been
on the
there?
left side. How long have we been there? I think we've been there for, I'm new to Heritage. I've been working with Heritage for 2 months. I've been in the human services field for over 10 years, but Heritage has had an office there for over a year.
Interesting. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chase.
No problem. And we use that as a base. So most of the time we're in the community. So for example, the last 3 Tuesdays, we've been volunteering with the Bronx River Alliance at Concrete Park and also a Starlight Park to help with trails. But we're really meant to be out into the community, but we use it as a base to do activities inside to focus on communication skills, social skills. But we're really meant to be outside in the community working on skills.
That's with Damian Griffin, right?
I'm sorry?
Damian Griffin from the Bronx River?
Well, what's the name that you said?
Damian Griffin.
Amy Griffin is no longer with the Bronx River, but yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly
Okay.
what the Bronx River Alliance, that's what he's making reference to. Yes.
Oh, that's great. But well,
we
on
do.
another note, we do have pantries. So we have Reverend Moses and Reverend John that they always looking for volunteers to help with their pantries. So maybe we can get you their information.
That'd be great. Yeah. That'd be fabulous.
Yeah, we also have other community board members that like to volunteer, so we'll put the word out to see if we can assist you with volunteers.
Okay. That'd be fantastic. And I could do additional presentations. I love meeting people and explaining what we're doing.
Anybody else have any other questions?
I just want to know, does Jason have a phone number where we could reach him?
And he just
Sure.
put it in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Please.
Yeah, I can put it in the chat, no problem.
I'll distribute the chat as soon as we're done with this meeting.
Yeah, okay, so I'll put it in the chat now.
And Jason, they just have to call you, or is there a way of reaching out to you? Just to call you, or just to email you?
Either way, it could be. I'll put my phone number and the email in the chat.
Anybody else? Okay, Jason, thank you so much, and we'll spread the word, and this is gonna come out in the minutes, so everybody will have your information.
And like,
Okay.
if you have any flyers, just send them to us as well, and we'll post it. As long as there's no fee associated with any of the services you provide, we can post it.
Okay, that'll be great.
Thank you so much, and thank you for what you're doing and helping out the folks.
All right, and thank you for the opportunity to give a presentation. It was nice to do so.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Cynthia, I saw a couple of people joined.
Yeah. Got a couple of people. But that's all we have for the agenda. So for the most part, the next things will be just announcements and new business and old business.
Any old business? Does anybody have any old business to bring up? Any new business? Any announcements?
We're having our Halloween parade October 23rd. And we would love for any organizations, any residents, or just anyone that's available to just come out and join us. We're going to have over 10 marching bands from Philly, drum lines. We're going to have floats. There's going to be a nice treats for the kids. And it's very family oriented. So it's not going to be something that you don't want to bring your kids. So you want to come to this parade with your kids. Just want to make that clear.
And it's good because it's on a Saturday, I believe. So we shouldn't be working. We shouldn't be, so we could give our time to the board. I'll be with the seniors as usual.
Yeah, so we get from infants to seniors, and I'll send out the flyer to everyone that leaves their emails on the chat.
Um,
Okay. Hi, this is Sonia. Once again, I want to announce that we're giving out our free produce on Fridays from 10:30 to 1 o'clock. It should be going on for every Friday to the end of October. We also have Casita Maria, who comes with coupons for Save the Bucks. So please spread the word, okay?
I have your flyer too. I'll send that out, Sonia.
Okay, thanks.
I posted flyer. I posted your flyer for last week, and I heard at least 6 of my people went over. So I'll try to get more this Friday. It was really good stuff. They told me Monday when I returned to work. It was good stuff. So thank you.
Okay.
Where are you located? Just so I can have it for my records.
We're located on Kelly Street, and that is 106 between 163rd and Intervale. We're right around the corner from the nursing home on Beck Street, and we be on the sidewalk. So, well, you'll see us. We're right out there on the sidewalk. Okay.
I think the address said 915, right, Kelly?
It's like 920. I live at 915, so it's across the street. Yeah, right there.
They're right outside. You can't miss them. Just send anybody
Yeah,
over. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I'll send the flyer so that way they'll have it.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody else? Any other announcements?
yeah. Hi, it's Jennifer. We
Jen.
are having our 9-year anniversary party on October 29th. We're kind of mixing it in with Halloween. So if anyone wants to stop by, you're more than welcome to. It's probably going to be between like 10 and 3.
What's the requirements? You need to be vaccinated or anything?
Just wear a mask.
Okay, thank you. Do you have a flyer for that, John?
You'll have it by the end of the week. I have to create it. I haven't sent it out yet.
Okay, so I'll just put it as a notation so that way they don't forget it. Can I give them your email just in case they want the flyer later?
Of
All right.
course.
Now that you mentioned vaccine, guys, remember the flu vaccine is already being given. I got mine today. I'm a little sore, but flu vaccine, and don't forget those are boosters. Those who choose that have chosen to be vaccinated, the boosters are also available. The Pfizer, not the Moderna yet, but Pfizer is available. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
Anybody else?
And
giving
even
everybody
guests,
time because
if
we're
any-
early.
I'm
Sorry
not sure if
about
any of
that.
the guests have anything to say, but for the most part, we have nothing else.
That's it. That was our agenda. So the people that signed in a few minutes ago, anything you want to tell us?
Oh, I just wanted to inquire with Cynthia about the Halloween parade that you're hosting. Is it a parade that organizations will be marching as well, or?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay,
Yes,
so I
and
would
you guys could come
definitely.
with your band.
Mhm.
I'll send you the link so that way you can see prior years.
Okay.
And then yeah, everyone's welcome. We don't care where you come from. We get people from Philly to come. So like
Awesome.
the 76ers, the basketball team, their marching band comes.
That's awesome. Wow. Okay.
This year they
Cool.
can't make it because of contract, but
Understood.
they've never missed. They've come for over 30 years.
Wow, I didn't know it was it's a long running. It's longer than the Village, I think.
This is our 36th year.
Wow. Okay. So CCRB will be there. We're gonna attend.
Nice.
So
Thank you. I'm excited.
And then I was a little bit late, but I did hear that there was some volunteer opportunities. So I look forward in seeing that in the notes because we also do some volunteering throughout the community at food pantries as well. So
Okay.
more the merrier.
I'll do that as soon as we get out of this meeting.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and if you could also send me that flyer for the parade, I'm sure we would love to attend as well.
I'm sending the flyers to everyone that's on this web chat right now.
Okay. I just have one quick last announcement. It's more pertaining to youth, but nonetheless, the CCRB is hosting a youth advisory council summit in regards to NYC youth and nationwide their experiences with police, and they're going to be able to voice themselves on Thursday, October 7th at 5 p.m. So I'll put that information in the chat as
We
well.
posted that, so just send me that flyer. Send me the flyer. We did get that flyer. We posted it, but send it to me and I can send it to everyone here.
Thank you.
Julie, I think that's it.
Okay. I just want to say something real quick. I'll talk about it more in the future. The commission just made a big milestone where we've added domestic workers that are now covered under our laws. So that means that people who are nannies, who are housekeepers, who are home health aides are now covered under our law, which they were never covered before. So this will include a lot of women of color who will be protected from discrimination under our law. But this doesn't go into effect until March 2022. So, and then, next few meetings, I'll keep you posted on it.
You said nannies, health workers, and what else?
Nannies, home health aides, home cleaners, people who work, on their own. They go in and they provide a service. Under the human rights law, to be covered in employment, they had to be at least 4 employees. But for these individuals, you don't need 4 employees. So if they're being harassed, by the people who they're cleaning for, they could come to us and file a complaint where before they couldn't do it.
Okay, thank you.
I'm so sorry. So, you said this will be in effect when?
March
This will go into effect March of 2022, next year.
March 2022. And what's the name of the organization?
It's the New York City Commission on Human Rights.
Commission of Human Rights. Okay, that is valuable information. Thank you.
Okay.
Well,
thank you so much, everyone.
Anyone else? Well, Julia texted me, she lost audio, so if you have anything, just reach out to us via email and we'll get back to you. But for the most part, I guess the committee members, someone can adjourn.
We need either Jennifer or Sonia now to adjourn the meeting.
Oh, hi, it's Sonia. I joined the meeting.
Okay, thank you,
And
guys.
Jennifer, can you second it, Jennifer? Can you second it?
I second it.
Thank you,
Great.
guys.
So there it is. Thank you so much, everyone. Stay safe. Take care.
Have a good one.
Good night.
Okay, thank you.
I got the